We're live. Welcome, Libras and Soulmate. I am Key. This is our doorway. So let's see what's in store. I prayed and I communed and meditated with God, Goddess, Mother, Father, God, Gaia, and what was in my mind's eye was love on. Keep loving. Keep loving. So let's see. Let's see what that love is or where it's leading. What present gifts for Libras and Soulmate from March 23rd through April 5th, 2019? What present gift for Libras and Soulmate? What emotionally, energetically take place for Libras and Soulmate? Okay. What karmic blessings are in store for Libras and Soulmate? What karmic blessings? Wait a minute. All three want to come out at the same time. Wow. Okay, we'll see what this is. I thought I had too much in my hand. It was accurate. So y'all know what y'all want to love and how you want to be loved. Wow. It feels unconditional indeed. Okay. How you want to be loved. Okay. So, this is for masculine, feminine, soulmate, sun, moon, and rising for Libras and Soulmate. When it comes to love, you are mending or you're thinking about why does it matter to make something work? Why does it matter to have a healthy relationship between a male and female, between the opposite sex or the same sex? Because even the same sex, one is the masculine and one is a feminine. Why does it matter to have a healthy relationship? Is because when we, as a human being, do not meet eye to eye on things that matter to us with the person we love and vice versa, it can feel like a hindrance, like a feeling of not mattering, not to matter. It's a lot of people think that, oh, if I move on and find a relationship that really suits me, I won't feel these feeling of remorse, feeling of insecurity, feeling of separation, feeling of unrequited love, or not receiving the love that I give back. Well, now you're seeing that making any relationship more healthy does help or hinder our health. When we are happy in our relationships, our physical body, mental body, and spiritual body are more synchronized. When we don't feel our relationships are at the same level as what we're giving, we will feel that imbalance physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So now the way you want to love, you're starting to see that as a Libra soulmate, you want equality. And you're seeing that by leading the way, not asking or before we ask the opposite sex or the same sex, what is love? You're walking as that embodiment of love. So if you've been feeling or you've been experiencing unequalness of love, you're seeing that you want to give that more to yourself. Whatever you feel is not there or missing, that's the thing that you're going to give to yourself instead, rather than seek outside of yourself. When it comes to your health, you're going to start being more concerned about that. You're going to start healing those aspects of your physical, mental, and financial way of looking at what makes you happy. Health equals wealth. When you're healthy, then you can experience wealth. If you're not healthy and you all of a sudden get your finances that you've been waiting for, right? Would you be able to live that out? Live your luxuries out? No, because now you're paying for medicine. Now you're paying to stay alive. Now you're paying to make yourself healthy. So before you get your financial blessings, start looking at your health. Look at how you heal yourself. By you taking the time out to heal yourself, meaning what makes you feel happy when it comes to your health? Is it seeing relationships in a healthier manner? And by doing that, looking at how you can express that in your atmosphere, being the leader in that. So if you're thinking, or if you're looking at, okay, I would like to have this type of relationship. Whatever comes into your mind's eye, whatever you've been feeling, start physically doing it. So if you want a physical fit person in your life, become physically fit. If you want to balance your finances out in a more healthy manner, seek out and find people that are exactly where you want to be and learn from them, because you're very logical. You're very, people see you as a natural lawyer. You know what's fair, you know what is just. Now is the time to start seeing that within you and bringing it out. Because by you looking at your health, seeing what you put in your body, seeing what you put on you as clothing, seeing what you smell like, seeing how you physically take care of yourself, it's going to help. Wow, okay. Yes, from you sleeping, it's giving you, when we sleep, it's like giving us our natural self a supplement. If you notice, when we were in health class, what did they say? If you don't get 8 hours of sleep, what can happen is not only will you feel tired, but your physical body can break down a little bit. It's like exercising. When you exercise, they say no pain, no gain. When you get that pain, what do you have to do? You got to groom yourself, meaning take those ice showers, get a massage, get your feet, um, get a full body massage, go to the sauna, sweat it out. Even when people get sick, what do they do? What do they say? When you know you're breaking a cold, you start to sweat. That's why a lot of people think that when people go to saunas, they're trying to just stay fit. Nah. Not only are they trying to stay fit, but they're also knowing that their insides need that, again, that soothing factor. So when you sleep, what you're doing is you're starting to synchronize with yourself. You're starting to see that you value yourself so much that now you're starting to pamper yourself physically. That means sleeping. Maybe at one point you thought sleeping was not good. Maybe you thought sleeping could stop you from succeeding. No. What do even a exercise do? They got to take a break before they do the next rep. And that's what you're seeing. Financially, that's going to help improve your finances. When you are physically taking care of yourself, when you're physically putting yourself first and loving yourself, pampering, grooming yourself, all of a sudden you're going to start seeing your finances start to change. You're going to see that you will have that fuel to make your finances better. You're going to see that finances tie into how we feel, not just in the mental state, but how we feel in the physical state as well. Even how we feel spiritually, because your soul is going to tell you, oh, I need to sleep. Your soul is going to tell you, oh, I need to start taking care of myself. And you'll start to become more synchronized on what does that mean to you. Yeah. Love yourself. You're loving yourself. And that's taking you to greater heights when you do that. That by emotionally, energetically. Wow. Okay. And now if that is the case, press that like button so I know. Because a lot of times as a reader, when we even read a book, sometimes we wonder, are we reading it the right way? So let me know by pressing that thumbs up, okay? Thank you. So, look at that. You're becoming your own pampering. The more you pamper yourself, your atmosphere, like you just seen, it's going to give you that abundance. It's going to give you that prosperity. It's going to give you that health. It's going to give you that relationship you've been looking for within and outside of yourself. When we say self-love, it's giving yourself love. I know in our society, when it comes to self-love, it looks like it's being selfish. It looks like you're being above yourself. Well, if that's what it takes, so be it. Because a lot of times we know how to love outside of ourselves. It's like looking in a mirror. We can see ourselves by our reflection. Yet when it comes to inwardly loving, that can be difficult because we didn't come from a world that showed us that. We even didn't have male and female relationships within our family and friends, definitely within our family, to show us how to self-love. So it takes us as the next set of people to not only experience that, but to practice that. Whatever we think, what is pampering, physically do it. It doesn't matter. What if you like to swim? Swim. If you like to double dutch, double dutch. If you like to climb, climb. If you like to be around other people that have that same air of energy like you, do that. That is our nutrients. And that's what Libra and soulmates, you're starting to learn and love about yourself. So yes, you are logical. You're in your own element. But you're now stepping in as that physical practice. So yes, the more honest you are with yourself, the more honest you are in your atmosphere, what you want to heal, what you want to experience, you're going to physically do that. And yes, it may look like it's impulsive, but it's something that's been imprinted in you for a very long time. It just asks you to have that courage and curiosity to charge ahead. And when you're doing that, yes, challenging information can occur. Because like any challenge, it's like when we exercise, when they say what was it, that ice challenge or anything that you want to make as a challenge, I just gave that as a key that came to mind. When we see on other YouTube channels about challenges, and physically doing something, ask yourself, if you had your own channel, what kind of challenge would you want to implement, and do that? You'd be surprised. Maybe that is that other source of finances. Again, communicate. Ooh, I just got lightheaded. Okay, so that must be really important. Anything with communications, social media, making a YouTube channel, blogging, writing, speaking. Um, if you're thinking about being a physical trainer, anything that requires you to be in the public's eye, is the public's eye, or anything that you're doing in social media is going to notice that whatever you're doing to pamper yourself can be used for others to practice. Because we, as your key, as a guide, it was showing me that in our world, we don't know what self-love is. A lot of times we think it's selfish. Self. Before you put that ish on that, before you put that itch on that, you have to know yourself. And that's what you're experiencing. So, delays or changes to plans. Delays help us to see when we have delays, that means we got to give more detail to what we want to be direct in. This is the 3rd week of March. That now you're going to starting what you want to see in your atmosphere. So when you feel Libras and soulmate, masculine, feminine soulmates, when you feel that illusion of being trapped, there's nothing stopping you. What they say in this world, we only stop ourselves, and that's true. The atmosphere around you is seeing that whatever you're starting is going to be successful, that others in your atmosphere, again, socially, are going to want to implement in their own life. Because they're seeing that whatever you love about yourself is coming out to the forefront and is lovely. It is so lovely, it's becoming other people's way to lead in their life. So trust in that. So again, a lack of self-confidence, you're not lacking self-confidence. You're seeing that you have the self-confidence all this time. It just took to start it, to just step in it. When you're stepping in it, you're going to start doing research on, why do we look at self-love as selfish? Why do we look at pampering as a problem? It's like when we pamper ourselves, it's like we got to give ourselves permission. Do you understand? It took me 20 years to pamper myself the way I just did today. On the 21st, I actually pampered myself. I was scared to do that. Now, people that know would be like, well, why? Because, again, when we pamper, sometimes we got to have a purpose to doing it. How about this being alive is more of a reason to pamper? To get what you want in a professional sense is requiring you to pamper yourself. See? Self-love, sacrifice. What did we have to sacrifice to give ourselves self-love? What did we have to oppress within ourselves? So that when we did give ourselves love, we felt level-headed in doing that. That's what you're going to start doing research on. That is one of the seeds to your finances. Whatever you find out in regards to that is not only going to make you step into your power, but that's going to be steps for others to step in their power in the environment as well. So learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school, either you're in that field of study, of health, you're starting to see that our relationships to ourselves reflect our relationships outside of ourselves. If you're taking a curriculum or a course, maybe you are looking at a course to better pamper or self-love yourself. Maybe this is, again, I kept getting that woozy feeling, that lightheadedness. You're going to start classes. You're going to create a curriculum. You're going to create a program to help people in preparing for self-love. You are a great teacher. You are a great leader in your own right. You're very level-headed. I just felt a lot of people in as a Libra are of law, of legislative. Legislative. What can become law? What can become law, you would have to live out first, and that's what you're doing. And how you're doing that, look at that. You're in your own element. What you justify in regards to loving yourself would not only give you that justification, but it would give you that juice that you need to jump into it. So you are fair in how you're going to move forward. You know the direction you want to take when it comes to the way you love yourself. Do what you know is right. And by doing that, you're going to be standing up for your beliefs. Because as you're standing for your beliefs, wow, you're tapping into the queen of fire. You're going to become the queen, the king of fire. You're going to see that you are confident. Remember that lack of self-confidence? You felt that earlier. You don't have no lack. You are confident. You are the living proof of confidence. And you're very warm. People are going to be seeing you as very warm, inviting. People are going to recognize you as that queen and king of fire. They're going to see that, yes, you are intellectual, but you're intelligent. You are astute to what you are and who you are going to become. And you're so graceful that people are going to give you gratitude face to face. They're going to turn around and give you that gratitude that you deserve. So stretch your wings and fly. Fly, fly, fly. Because you are asserting your independence and your creativity. You know what you want to create. You know what kind of curriculum, what kind of course of action you want to take. And by taking that course of action, you're going to be that boss. You're going to see that what you've been tying together, what you've been teaching and training yourself in love, facing that fire, facing what gives you that fuel. If it is too much at work going on around you, meaning by you stepping into a boss, like any boss, they have a team to lighten the load. So yes, it took you to start this on your own. It took you to start this on your path. But once you are physically in the path, once you're physically improving in finances, improving in health, improving in relationships that may have felt dead or not mendable, then those are going to be those 10 people in your foundation that's going to give you that teamwork that you've been looking for. If this is your business or what you're about to embark on, know that stress-related health concern, you are solving that. Accept help from others. This can be from a Capricorn, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. These 6 people are going to connect you, are going to be in your foundation, are going to be in your atmosphere to give you that trophy, that triumph that you've been treading towards. Because when you accept help from others, again, loving yourself, when you love yourself, people are going to want to give you that love back. So on the 4th week, going into April, accept help from others, because your stress is going to be stopped when you do that. Why that is wow, you're becoming an empress, you're becoming your own empire. Whenever you get an opportunity, I'll tell you later because I don't know. But definitely, from you embarking on this expression of self love, you're going to see that you are that empress. You are the emperor. You are that action. You are that trainer. You are that ambitious. You are that value of self worth. And from that, you will receive lavish abundance. You will start to give birth to your dreams and nurture. And from you nurturing yourself, it will help to nurture others. From you nurturing yourself, others will know how to nurture you because they'll see through how you navigate nurturing yourself what they really do need to give you to make you know that they love you back. Wow. If this is in regards to a Gemini, Aries, or Taurus, in regards to a relationship, know that they're going within as well to start healing their aspects of love, to start healing their aspects of who they are. So that would explain why at this moment, or when it came to making something work, that you had to step off for a minute. You had to take that break. You had to recharge yourself. And as you were recharging yourself, either a Sagittarius, a Pisces, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or yeah, definitely a Sagittarius. Someone that is a starter in your world is going to see your potential, is going to see your light, is going to start speaking to you and how special you are, because they see that you are shining that light outside of yourself, and it's making whoever that you want to really connect to start shedding old barriers, like stopping whatever has made them stagnant and become that energy that you've been waiting for. But as you weren't waiting, you were walking into your own light that gave that person the willingness to step into their light and see the worthiness of this communion, of this connection. You are becoming that go getter. So spend time in quiet meditation, which you are doing, Libras and Soulmate, because you know that you are a spiritual teacher. This is what you're self discovering. And knowing that you're a spiritual teacher, you're going to be showing others how to self discover who they are. Oh, yes. And you're going to be people are going to take you as very passionate in how you go after your purpose and love, how loving yourself is giving you that creative niche that you've been waiting for to cultivate into the foundation. But it took you to physically see that. People in your environment, in your foundation, and this can be a fire sign. As a person, they're going to come to you, or it's a person that's going to be a fire sign that's going to be very significant to you. Maybe this fire sign needs your advice, your listening ear, or needs your leadership qualities to understand how to push forward in loving themselves. This person is young. It's a fire sign in your midst that is young, that needs help on how to love themselves. Maybe they looked at love outside of themselves because they didn't know how to look within. And that's where you come into play. That would explain why that research earlier was necessary, because in your foundation, it's going to be a fire sign that is very young, that is going to become your apprentice. It's going to become your assistant, and showing what physically practicing self-love can not only look like, but can lead to. So news of an exciting new endeavor is going to approach you in the last month of March, going into April. That by the week of April, the first week of April, this news is going to come to you either through writing, or a person is going to write a paper on you. And from this, it's going to be others in your midst that's going to ask for your personal advice. So use your originality, what you're doing, and your ingenuity, what makes you genuine, and becoming that go-getter. Your karmic blessings. You're stepping into Neptune. Hold on. Krystal, can you bring... Hold on for a minute. I'm going to do this myself. But Neptune, you're going to be spiritually seeing your ideas as that flame to move forward. You're seeing that, hold on, that what you have, see, and it shows it. See, someone mentioned earlier about sacrifice. The sacrifice that you have been making has shown you what you are going to start. The sacrifice that you have experienced is showing you that, yes, it's nothing wrong with being selfish. It's nothing wrong with giving yourself love first before you give outside of yourself. Because mentally, whatever's been confusing you regarding sacrifice is going to stop. Again, you had to experience that sacrificing you don't need to do anymore. You don't need to do that. Because on the inside, you're seeing that you inspire others with what you're doing. Mentally, you're seeing that what you have prepared, or be prepared to sacrifice, what you had sacrificed, was yielding you a certain way of looking. So now you're seeing that, and this was from actions that you have taken before or taken before. So, and that was behind the scenes. So, your ideas of sacrifice is starting to change. You're no longer confused. You know what time it is. And again, you're going to be doing by action. You're in the planet of Jupiter. That spiritually you're learning or teaching, again, learning and teaching what you have discovered. Mentally, you're being more positive about your approach in life and what you love to do in life and how you want to embody what is healthy for you. So physically, you're growing and expanding. Ten of Fire, you're becoming that boss. You're becoming that company. You're becoming that enterprise. Why that is behind the scenes, you are granting the opportunity of a lifetime. You're seeing the blessings from what you're moving forward in. And you're going to receive that good fortune. Remember, keep that in your mind. Keep that in the way you're going in life. Wow. Because you are, whatever you're giving to the world, whatever you give to yourself, others are going to give back to you because they see that your methods and how you move heals. You have that healing power. You know how to analyze. You're Libra. You're the scales. So, physically, what you have been perfecting is now going to be recognized as a professional or profession that people will want to practice themselves. If this reading resonates with you, press the like button, share the reading with others, and subscribe. If this reading did not resonate with you, that's okay. Do the doorway. Definitely looking at Gemini, Virgo, Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Taurus, and definitely Leo. Check out these 5. They can give you a catalyst or a compass to what you are connecting to and give you a full scope of who you are or what you have around you. If you would like to get a personal reading, look in the description box below and how we can commune together. I love you. I love you. I love you, Trinity. Libra, soulmate, masculine, feminine, soul. I love you. We will see you on the other side.